Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
One of those few occasions we're happy to be inside this place. 98 and humid outside, but a steady 72 degrees here inside. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Altair is over. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Previous history with Blake Snell, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the 2-1 home. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from the Trop. Now 1-0 Yanks. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Ready now, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the 1st out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Set to get his day started, Joey Wendell, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Tommy Fair.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Wendell stands at first with 1 out. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping up now, Eric Thames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Thames is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. Nope. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. The 3-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Clips it behind his back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gregorius is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete, all tied at 1-1. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now batting, Luke Voit. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Two and two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitters count now.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Roll. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. The The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 11. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter,
Malik Smith the next to hit, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. pitch, a look to first. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Smith at second with 2 down. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ball 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Miguel Andujar is on deck. The 3-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Thames has a beat on it. 1 out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Popped high in the air. Choi has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Eric Thames. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Eric. Hey.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Thames is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Fly ball out toward left center field. Thames over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And there's ball 2 now. And the 2-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks leave 1. They're up 3-2. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss made him reach. And he misses there. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way. And now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him. So I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 there to Voit in time for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's down to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. They trail 3-2. Stepping in, Torres.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
DJ LeMahieu.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Pham. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning,
And
Malik
leading off
Smith,
for the
as
Reds,
they'll look to get something
the
going here and
designated
even
hitter,
this game up.
Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Joey Wendell will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Smith on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder, number 7.
Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Zach Britton is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Mike Zunino will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Obviously he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Wendell at third. Pham on second. Robertson at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Britton's ready. 2-0 on its way. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 3. Miguel Andujar will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Thames. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ryan Stanek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 55, Ron Garnett.
Luke Voigt will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Popped up. Choi shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 3. At the plate, number 11, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The 3rd baseman, number 11.
From the stretch. In there at the letters 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Malik Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. There goes Smith. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Smith takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hopped up. Britton has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy.
Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Tommy Pham will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-0. Misses ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Eric Thames would be next. Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he's back standing. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Stanek has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altair is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Now at the plate, Torres. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1, here it is. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Altair. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
and a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 2-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Choi is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Canely.
Ready once again, Mike Zunino. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter.
Zunino.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. is low and outside for a ball. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Line drive to left. Stanton moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
I got 2-1 the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell
Now
behind
batting,
2-0
right
to start the
fielder,
at-bat.
Aaron.
That's a pretty bad place to be,
Oh,
but
Aaron.
then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. 2 out, nobody on. One and 1 to Aaron Altair. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Jose.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. One pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Full count now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. LeMahieu at second, and Duhar on at first with nobody out. Alvarado stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another try at 2-2, and it's fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. Thames is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Diego Castillo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Diego Castillo.
Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Pulled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. One and one.
Exercise.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Set. Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Third baseman, number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Malik Smith. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second baseman, Joey.
Now to the plate, Joey Wendell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
There goes Smith. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Two out here and a runner at second. Full count. 3-2. Eric Thames would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Eric.
Into the box, Eric Thames. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Chaz Rowe comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Chaz Rowe.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2
Little
strikes.
too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thames has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard. But this will be a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. Altair on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-3 the final score today. Tampa Bay get their 20th home win this year. Blake Snell earns his team-leading 11th win. Chaz Rowe earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.